Weapons in schools, now a major problem that educators have to deal with, and it's not just an issue here in Connecticut. As our investigative reporter Jeff Dedarian discovered, the numbers are alarming. Jeff.
Ann and Dennis, we started this investigation back in January. This is an exclusive look at school weapons. Now, we requested numbers and other information from the state looking at weapons in our schools, and on average, more than 6 knives per week were seized. And that's not all.
Horrific just isn't a big enough word to describe what happened here. December 14th, 2012, Sandy Hook Elementary School. The state and the country really watched as the sad details washed over people like a tidal wave. 20 young kids killed. 6 adults, too, lost their lives that terrible day.
If somebody makes a threat, they're raising a red flag.
Amory Bernhardt runs the Connecticut Center for School Safety and Crisis Preparation. His office commissioned a study that's been obtained by News 8, talking to school administrators across Connecticut, looking at 2 questions. Why are students bringing weapons into school, and how to reduce that? Bernhardt says it's clear kids directly told school officials they want more mental health support.
I think some of the responses went along lines of social emotional learning programs, to having social workers and school psychologists provide interventions.
Study revealed this when it comes to weapons inside our schools. The highest percentage of kids said it was unintentional, meaning they didn't mean to bring a gun or knife to school. Next highest, a weapon for safety or protection. Next was to show other kids or get attention, then followed by wanting to threaten or harm others, which was lower on the list. A particular school district dictates what kinds of school safety measures are in place, and we crunched the latest weapon figures from the Connecticut Department of Education. For the 2022-2023 school year, which is the most current data available, 454 knives 2.5 inches long or bigger seized, 55 handguns found, up 22% from the previous year. 95 pellet guns, 54 stun guns, 118 toy guns. And do we have a story about a toy gun that may just make you shake your head?
So if you think all of the problems have to do with high school kids, older kids, maybe 16, 17 years old, think again. You're about to meet a mom who has a 7-year-old son. On the school bus one day, another kid points a gun in his face.
Can you sing Wheels on the Bus?
It's that bus ride Pooja Flynn just can't stop thinking about. Her little guy, 7-year-old Grayson, on his way to elementary school in Middletown. Then
he's at school.
There was a child on the bus that had a toy gun, and the kid had told or said to Grayson, you know, do you want to see something cool? And Grayson's like, yeah, sure. And the kid kind of just pointed the gun right at Grayson's face and pulled the trigger.
Thankfully, it was a toy.
What went through your mind?
I wanted to get there as soon as I could. I know that my whole entire body just went numb, toy or not.
Joe Dooley knows a thing or two about policing and school safety. He spent decades in local law enforcement. He's part of Mutual Link, an automated emergency response system now being deployed in schools around here and around the country.
Within seconds, bring in a colorized floor plan with the cameras that are plotted on this map. It will bring in the school's radio system.
Dooley says the system links everyone together, local, state police, SWAT teams live, to track an active shooter in real time.
We're talking sometimes seconds to make quick, informed decisions.
To be safe at school, that's all Pooja wants for her son.
Did you ever think you'd have to talk with your 7-year-old son about guns?
Never, never.
That the school was on top of the toy gun situation right from the beginning. And school officials say if you or your child or your grandchild hears about anything, the biggest thing, and we say it all the time, is to say something. Go to police, go to your guidance counselor, go to the principal, but just do something, say something, because it literally could save lives, they said.
Remarkable.
And scary times we're living in.
Absolutely.
Thanks for that report.